In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some essential kitchen items and kitchen utensils that you need to go along with while preparing for college or university. So if you have been following this video series under items for college and university, so far I've talked about some bedroom items and electrical items, bedroom items, and the likes. So if you missed those videos, you can just check the description of this video, or you check the playlist on helpful or essential resources. So you find those videos there. So but today now let's talk about some essential kitchen items and kitchen utensils that you need while preparing for college or university. All right, so before we get into this video, all the items I'm going to be mentioning in this video, because I'm going to be going through them real quick. I'm going to leave a list to all of them in the description, and so if you want to get any of them, I'll also leave a link to it in the description of the video. All right, so the first items we'll be looking at is cutlery. Definitely you need a cutlery set, so something like this. For this particular set, it has about 48, okay, that's about 48 pieces. You might not need every, okay, there's an option for 24 pieces. So you might not need everything. So if I thought you want to get this particular set, you can just, the difference between the 48 pieces and the 24 pieces is just $2. So you can opt for the 48 pieces and probably keep some at home. So like I said in one of the video when I talked about the bedroom item, you don't need to go with all your clothes, right? So also you don't need to go with all the cutlery you have in your house. Just some maybe probably 4 of each of this cutlery will be okay. 4, 3 might just be okay. All right, so that's the first one on the on my list, cutlery sets. So then the second one is crockery. So this, for example, these are unbreakable, yeah, unbreakable, lightweight, lightweight plates, mug, bowl, dishes, easy to carry and clean, and microwave safe. So this is another one that will come handy. You're definitely going to need them. I'm sure you don't want to be eating on the floor. All right, so that's the second one. So the next one I'm going to be showing you that you definitely need while going to college or university is your saucepan and your frying pan. Exactly. So if you look at this set, for example, just for 4 sets, which is okay. You don't need, you probably be cooking for 1 or 2 person, maybe yourself or you and your roommates or whatever. So just this set of 4 is okay to serve you well. So that's the third one. You need a saucepan and a frying pan. All right, so the next one is a kitchen scissors. So having a scissors will also come handy. There are certain things you might need the scissors for that you can't use your knife. So do make sure you add scissors to your list of kitchen item. All right, so let's look at the next one. So next one is a tray, okay, or a baking tray, whichever way you want to call it. So do make sure you add a tray to your list of items, of kitchen utensils, kitchen items that you take into to college. All right, and then I think I've lost counts now, but don't worry, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the 6th one. All right, so the 6th one is Tupperware. So these are food storage container. So do make sure you go with them. For example, this comes in, for this particular one, there are about 20 of them. So different sizes, so you can use it to store food items, both fresh and raw food items. So do make sure you add this to your list also. Okay, let's see. This has 2 options. Okay. All right, so there are also other different, they come in different sizes anyway, so do make sure you have this. You're definitely going to need them so that you can store the food items. All right, so let's look at the next item is a cookbook. Exactly. So if you have not been cooking before, you might, this is the best time, or this is another time where you need to put or you are a good cook anyway. This is another time for you to put your cooking skills to test. Exactly. So, and if you have not been cooking well, you might need a cookbook. So this cookbook will come handy. Then another option to cookbook is also on YouTube. You can start to follow or check out some cooking channels, that cook some of the food that you like, or you might want to try. Exactly. So you can't go with all of these cooking utensils and cooking items and you not know how to cook. Exactly. So you need to, so that's one of the things you need to explore. Just try anyhow, and then if it tastes great, good. All right, so the next one is Ziploc. Okay, let's see. So this is Ziploc. Okay, Ziploc sandwich and snack bag, storage bag for on-the-go freshness. So for example, like this, you can see, you can just use it. It comes very handy. in storing just some food items and some other essential items. So this is a Ziploc, and it's pretty much about $11. And it's okay depending on the count anyway. This is for 280 counts. I think that means 280 bags. So for about $11, which is okay. So that's it. A Ziploc. So the next one is a camping stove. Yeah, a camping stove. So this one that comes highly recommended from Gas One. This is the model GS3400P. So it's works with butane or propane. It's a dual fuel stove. So this is another essential item. Definitely you need something to cook with. You already have pots, you already have cutlery, you already have everything. So definitely you need a camping gas. All right. So now talking about this camping gas also, or with kitchen items generally, you also need to take note of some items that you're actually not going to need. I've mentioned this in the other video I did on when I mentioned some items you don't need to take to college or university. So you need to know some kitchen items that probably your institution or your hostel won't allow. For example, there are certain heavy or energy consuming kitchen equipment that some institutions don't allow, or some hostels or some apartments don't allow. So you need to find out what they have. Probably you can find it on the school website or their student handbook, so that once you go with them, you won't go with items that you will not be able to use. Exactly. So you need to find that out. So another thing I want to add is, while going with all of these items, make sure you go with some food stuff, so that probably in the first few days, few weeks, or few months, you have something to cook, or so that you can eat if at all you don't want to eat out, so that you can get familiar before you get familiar with the environment and the kind of food that you can get around. So basically, these are all the things I want to share with you with essential kitchen items and kitchen utensils that you need to go along with while preparing for going for college or to university. So if you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, I'll leave a link to all of these items I mentioned in the description of this video. And if you think there is any other utensil that should be on this list that is not there, just let me know in the comment section below. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye for now.